Yo, 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 what's happening and what's poppin', man? It's your boy, it's your dog, it's your guy, it's the bro, it's just Thomas here, man. How y'all doing? I hope y'all had a Merry Christmas, and depending on when this video drops, which is probably gonna be later, I hope y'all have a Happy New Year, y'all have a good time, have fun, but not too much fun. Know what I'm saying? Chill. Hope y'all, hope y'all got some good presents, had a good family, friendship, relationship, bond, connection time, or if you was by yourself or alone, I hope that you all right. Send prayers and love to your way, and hope 2025. Even though the whole New Year thing is not the way to go. Hopefully, good things and more positive things that happens for you in the new year. Then, if it didn't happen well for you this year, because it's December 29th. And if this year was well for you, then hopefully more good things happen going into the new year. Or if it was just meh, then hopefully something more happy and exciting happens for you and going into the new year. Hopefully my audio is coming through well, you know, because I've been here. I know be having audio issues, so if you can hear me, hopefully it's coming through clear. But yeah, man, here's the 2025. Hopefully y'all got something marked off, and then y'all stay consistent with it. You know what I mean? Don't fall off the wagon. Or if you've never been on the wagon, hop on the wagon and just keep going, man. Stay prayed up, and pray to God, man, for real. But when I told y'all the last video, if y'all haven't seen it, my next video was going to be about one-sided love. But it'll be friendships, relationships, bonds, connections, family, whatever, man. And like I don't write down nothing. I'm just you know going off the top. And I know a lot. I know one-sided love too well, or one-sided attraction, one-sided interest, or one-sided intrigue. I know it too well, man. I'm still young, man. I'm still going through it, still going through the growing pains, and just trying to healthily navigate, you know, heartbreak or betrayal or someone not liking you back or being interested in you like you're interested in them, man. I'm just trying to, navigate it the right way. And I don't know if I could really have a story to tell, but I know what it's like when you love and care about someone and they don't love you the same or care about you the same, if at all. I know what it's like to love and care deeply for people in a world that don't care or about you or no one else the same. Like we probably all been on the opposite end with people loving and caring about us more than we might love and care about them, honestly, or whatever. But at least, hopefully, some people be mindful and understanding, and not to take advantage of a person's love and kindness. Because in this day and age, people do that too much, and I don't want that for us. I want us to be better. And one-sided love or loving and care about someone more than they do for you can really be damaging for your mind, man. It can damage your mind, your heart, your soul, your perspective on relationships, friendships. Like I know a lot of people and a lot within myself where it's damaged and left a lot of people cynical, nihilistic, pessimistic, negative, hopeless, and ready to betray and hurt or lash out on anyone that either want to get too close out of love or just want to help. I see it and deal with it and done with it all the time within my friendships and relationships. And as someone on a mission that's against like the current generation or all the evils, not though I'm not a perfect person, I just want to drop in this video how we can combat or deal with it in a more healthier, more positive way, or just share my sentiments with anyone going through the struggle. Because I know I'm speaking to someone with my own experience, But like I said in videos before, I'm not up here with y'all, and a lot of people like to want to listen to people that don't have problems or don't isn't going through it or seems above when that's never gonna be real. Cause I literally seen like Lil Baby talk about a video how he don't want to get therapy because he want to start questioning the therapist about their problems. But it's also like everyone's human with problems, but these people are just thinking like are licensed to help or can help or want to help. It's just like people really be deflecting, you know, a healthy means of help to better themselves. Even though they say have own forms of therapy, like talk to his grandmother or talking with homies, which is also a form of it. But I just hope, excuse me, hope y'all don't see with me like, oh, you always talking about, you this and that and third, you going through this and that third. Why should I listen to you? Because I'm not trying to just tell no one what to do. I'll be authoritative, so I probably got that personality trait. It's just that I'm generally someone that cares and wants to make the world a better place and help. That's gone and been through it and don't want the future generation to go through it like we all going through it because we're all going through it. Like if you're in your mid 20s or lower 20s or early 20s, late 20s or whatever age you are, like it's real out here, man. It's really real. A lot of people don't can't be themselves or lying about themselves or covering up parts of themselves out of fear or trauma. People are scared or afraid to give they love because of the love they gave that got I wasn't given the same or was completely disrespected, tarnished, and ruined. I know too well. I'm still dealing with the side effects and the ramifications to this day because it's just building me to care and love or want to bond and connect, especially if I really like or care about or want to be with someone. I am a heavy, deep, hard lover. You know what I'm saying? I got a big heart, and I just strive to do good and be good. So I'm already deviated from majority. They say like if you're in like the personality traits or the MBTI, they say I'm like an INFP, and I see it. No, not like other people different don't fit in or conform to the world or just feel like they're out of place. Like real feeling people, like that's literally me, cause as I've been called, a sensitive, emotional person that takes things a little too hard or too hard or too deep. But it's like if you're not feeling anything, then what the fuck you feeling at all? You just nothing. And I just feel like a lot of people try so hard, even with the younger cats, even people my age, or even older. It don't matter. Trying so hard to be heartless or feel nothing or just quick to roll off to move to the next one because they don't want to deal with pain. A lot of people compartmentalize or hide their anguish in unhealthy means or humor or things that don't really help people. Like it's hard when you want to learn about people or I want to find out about people, but people are just so traumatized or been through so much in the world, or the world don't put them through too much pain, or they done did too much wrong that they just completely shut down or shut out. Like, cause people don't like to, you know, communicate about themselves or talk about themselves or keep a lot of secrets, are very sneaky about a lot. And a lot comes from hardened hearts from broken because their hearts was broken. And I hope a video like this can reach out to someone that may be feeling or going through feeling like the person that they like or love or care about and whatever section of life that you don't give. Yeah, you gotta be careful, man. Be honest with who you are, even if people don't appreciate it, or, but don't let it turn you bitter or resentful. You can feel those things because I feel those same things as a human, but just don't make you a negative person or lash out or act out in unhealthy ways, looking for love in unhealthy ways from unhealthy one-sided relationships, sexually, promiscuously, hypersexually, or a lot of things that damage the person that could impact and damage their futures. You know what I'm saying? Just don't go looking for love in the wrong places and in the wrong people. And if you make that mistake or doing so in innocence, I pray that you learn to get away because you're so much more deserving of what you look and pray for than what you get. Everything that you give, you deserve. And most importantly, which is very hard for the individual, all the love and respect and care and loyalty, commitment, truth, and hope and help and support and etc. that you give others, you deserve from you. You know what I mean? Everyone with a lot. Like, I'm not trying to point the finger, but it's scary to love. It's scary to care. It's scary to open up. It's scary to express yourself. It's scary because even as a man, you'll be emasculated. Feel like you're being emasculated by women or disrespected by other men because them men got issues because they got the hurt. They got hurt in their hearts and their minds too, from whatever trauma or heartbreak. Because it all stems from trauma and heartbreak. And I just hope, as someone that's living in this world the same as you, hope you don't let bad or toxic or negative experiences or people or environments turn you to that kind of type of person that goes from being a loyal, committed person to ready to cheat or break someone's heart out of fear or reaction from what has been done to you because you love someone too much. I love them. Like I loved an old partner too much, man. It drove me crazy. I gave too much of myself in an unhealthy situation and made me do things or become things I never thought I would do in that relationship. Thankfully, wasn't doing nothing I wasn't supposed to after the relationship finished. I come from a lifetime, even somewhat to this day, where whether for selfish or selfless reasons, I try and want to care about people, be kind and genuine to them in a world or from a place where people don't know how to react to that or think it's weakness or you think they're being soft or a bitch or acting like a female. No, you know what I mean? Just a bunch of ignorant stuff, man. Like it hurts a lot, but it comes from hurt people that are hurt people that been hurt by people who possibly were hurt people that were hurt by people themselves. It's a generational cycle of trauma and grief, you know? And the devil has been going so crazy or whatever evil entity and force, let's say Satan or Lucifer, has been feeding on our negative vibes and making us stem go toward his direction and a way of doing things unhealthily, violently, sexually, and morally. That's impacting us and it will impact our future loves, whether it's having sex with multiple people or being outside joining gangs or killing people or hurting people or raping people or whatever, or just a bunch of heinous, ugly things on different tiers and levels that not only affects our future but the next person's future because a person can do it too cannot just affect the person that was done to, but the people around them and affect their relationships and friendships. You understand? Because of the hurt and the lack of love that we were seeking or gave out that we never got back, that we prayed and wished to. I know what it's like to be lonely. I'm lonely most of the time, if not all the time. I feel like I really can't like open up with other people the way I could open up in front of this camera, you know, unless they real close to me. And there's still a lot of things I keep inside that I hope to share with a special someone one day. Like so, whether you're a guy that's trying to do it. A girl that knows better than a lot of girls nowadays, because the ladies need prayers. I know your pain and I empathize because I'm someone that's still trying to grow in empathy and sympathy too, except that people make excuses for hurting people or doing bad and wrong and sinning, knowing damn well they shouldn't be, but making excuses about it. And then when they say, oh, no, you can judge, like all that nonsense, like we breaking out of that. We breaking out of that. Look, it's not a travesty and it's not a crime or wrong to have the heart. You have to have the mind. You have to think the way you do. A lot of people don't get it because they never got that love, or they want that love from someone that just can't give it to them. We all been there. We might even all still be there. A lot of girls probably staying with guys that that they love and care about, but don't know how to love and care when they whether the dudes are cheating or not reciprocating energy out of fear, because a lot of women may have done them dirty in their lives. A lot of men not getting that from girls, the love they got, because a lot of women been traumatized or triggered or been conditioned or been conditioned and programmed by society and culture to think that a man with his sensitivities, emotions, or a good person is soft or weak, and thinking the bad guy that's going to damage them more is the more attractive thing to do. It's just all systemic damage, self sabotage, self catastrophizing. If y'all understand what I'm saying, like it's a fucked up vicious cycle for the lack of love for your self love and respect and care, that but also having such a big heart. You want to give all this love to the world when the world or society and culture and different depending on the generation has been taught to not to love. You're not wrong. You're not wrong to love. You're not wrong to care. You're not wrong to worry about people, though they say worrying is a sin, but you're not wrong to have feelings and emotions for people. It's part of human nature. It's part of being human, and a lot of us forget what being human means. We live in a time of psychopaths and sociopaths. You know what I'm saying? Mental illness will make you think that something is okay when it's not. Like I feel like I may low key have OCD or just generalized anxiety. So I don't know. I haven't got checked, but I be thinking a lot of intrusive thoughts. I want to react or act out in ways that's heinous. But thank thank God for my consciousness and knowing better and learning throughout the years. I'm learning from my mistakes and failures, having better self control, and hoping I can still grow to do and become better as time goes on. I am a work in progress, and I am at the bottom, just at the ground, trying to climb my way up and find my way. You know what I'm saying? And I hope it's the same for y'all, because I'm sick of the lack of love or being scared of people really showing their true selves, trying to impress other people that don't even give a damn about them, just hoping to find love in an unhealthy place. All my life, because I felt like I wasn't getting love or care I needed from my family, try to get it from other people outside of the family. And I'm not saying you're going to find that better love, you're going to only find that love in the family, but it could be in the family or out the family. But you didn't. I'm not saying you're never gonna get it, because you can find good friends, a good partner, a good boyfriend, a good girlfriend, good husband, good wife, But you just gotta be careful who you give your best to, for real. I'm not saying be selfish or be a narcissist, because we don't purport no. But just remember that everything you give, you deserve from you the most. The world, us as people, our culture, our generation needs to practice true, real self-love, respect, care, work value, esteem, confidence, empathy, sympathy, understanding, forgiveness, acceptance, embracing truth more than anything, and not be afraid to communicate out, not to be afraid to be ourselves in a good way. Just, just not be the negative versions of ourselves that we've been taught since adolescence, since we was kids. I don't know where you come from. I don't know what you're going and been through. We all got different levels and varieties of trauma. And going to adulthood, things, well, in this day that I noticed, a lot of things and people becoming way more worse than they are becoming better, man. More promiscuous, more hateful, more violent, more hypersexual, more disrespectful, more cold, heartless, crude, dehumanizing, inhumane, unaccountable, irresponsible, and just toxic, more evil, more wrong, more devilish and proud, more vain. And I don't know if that's just because of what they've been taught or been taught what they think love is. Love is a multifaceted thing, or because they've been scorned because they was trying to give their best and that love to the people that couldn't give it back to them because they were who people became. So I hope that I know I shouldn't do it for fame though. I feel like I just want to be someone that's out there. I hope this reaches out or goes out to people that feels alone. I feel like they're not loved, cared about enough, or trying to do right and be good despite the pain they're going to been through and having made the mistakes of being quote unquote human that people had to go through so they could come out the light. Like being a hoe doesn't make you a better person. I'm sorry. You don't gotta learn to cheat to become a better person. You don't gotta be cruel to become a better person. You don't gotta go through these things or experience these things or put yourself around these things to become better. You don't have to. You don't got to. Don't say, "Oh, it's my own choice." It's a dumbass choice and decision. You need to correct yourself. God damn it. I'm just, you know what I mean? Just we need to be better, make better choices and decisions. You're not unworthy and undeserving of love because someone come love you and understand you back. But don't make mistakes. You're not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect. I got a bunch of red flags. I got insecurities, problems, issues, and whoop de whoops. But I still aim and try to do good to love and care despite what I've gone and been through. And me going through those experiences and, you know, being treated how I be treated, probably even to this day, lead me to being here now. Being able to talk to this camera and talk to you and whoever this reaches out to. And me trying to become who I'm trying to become in the near and far future, having who and whatever around me. And I hope it won't be, because I need to take my own advice. I won't be careful with who I'll give my love and care to, and hopefully I find the right people that love and care about me the same, and has much of a heart of a conscience and everything, and willing to do for me what I'm willing to do for them. You gotta be heedful. You gotta learn not to manipulate or vet people, but not. You just gotta be heedful and mindful. You gotta be careful because it's real out here. And a lot of people are becoming more dangerous, and it's getting more. Look at these YNs. Look at these little fast girls. Look at this. Look at the scene. Y'all, if y'all hearing and seeing everything y'all seeing, y'all probably hearing and seeing more because I really be detached. Like I don't got social media except YouTube, and a lot of people be more outside than I be. So y'all probably know way more than me because I be learning shit sometimes to this day be crazy. Just to protect because I had to get away from all that so I can protect my truth, innocence, love, heart, and truth, and not to become like everyone else. And hopefully y'all here with me, or if some of y'all out there feeling alone and lost, knowing that y'all alone, y'all not alone, even if y'all feel alone. Keep the love in your hearts. Continue doing good, being the right things, doing the right thing, caring for people, and keeping your mind and heart open. Continue to pray for love, pray to God, go to God, but don't put no thing or person above yourself and especially above God. You know what I'm saying? Pray so you can get the right things. Become who you want and look for. Because you just can't have whoever, whatever, if you're not that thing yourself. Just know it's okay and that you was never wrong to love or care about someone. You just that's just someone that needed to learn, and that person might realize what they had. You know what I'm saying? And forget and realize what they had, but realizing when it's too late. Don't let that be you. You deserve better and need better. You kept the good and love and care and respect and humanity in your heart when majority of people lose it or lost it or hide it and lash out in unhealthy, toxic, bad, evil ways because they don't want to get hurt again, which I understand. It's a work. It's all a process. It's all a process. One day, one step at a time. Open your heart and yourself up. Take them leaps of faith. If you get rejected, told no, gotta learn how to live with it so you keep on moving. Gotta learn how to let go and move on and forward. You can't be stuck in the past. Though the past matters, cause you gonna always carry your bag of trauma, but you can't bring it to what could be better for you. All you can do is be honest about it and just stay strong. But yo, man, I could go on forever. Y'all know me. Y'all been here for like 3 years, 4 years, going on 5 years. Yo, we're here's to 2025. Hopefully we up and we just continue pressing on, man. Pressing the good, love, light, and especially God, Jesus, and becoming closer with Him, becoming closer with ourselves and each other, and just growing up. They're saying I think I remember they saying once you hit turn 26, your something start one of your something in your head starts to calcify, and you end up being the same. But so hopefully I'm going in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? And it's time to wake up. It's time. Love y'all. Thank you for this 2024. Here's the 2025. And let's have a good one. We up.